and a guy shouted, "Man down," and I just saw Mark face down in the road, and I kind of knew straight away. But the rounds continue. You're right. The rounds continue to come in because once they've knocked you over on an isolated patrol, I don't know if others found this, but the icon would just go mad,
Yeah.
and they basically try and
Yeah.
cut you off.
Yeah.
So the rate of fire actually increases, and it starts getting very, very difficult. So I knew we had to kind of get him and get his body off the road, regroup, get him on a stretcher, and get it. You know, obviously try and save his life, but that wasn't possible. Get him on a stretcher and get out of there. It was obviously incredibly frightening because you then see the effects of the kind of combat that you're engaged with. But for the younger lads, I mean, yeah, when you know his body was out in the road and we were still getting engaged, and I couldn't because of I couldn't fire this weapon left-handed because the rounds, the cases kept ejecting this way. And I was like, right, I'm going to have to get him. There's a guy in front of me who'd managed to get around the front of the building, and he was like in a pocket, and he had a mini-me. I was like, right, just start unloading down the road. Like, I gave him a rough target indication, but to be honest, like, you don't, it's not like a mega talk on.
Yeah.
I was like, get the rounds down, I'll get his body. He was like, yeah, fine. But he looked at me and he had one of those helmets on, you know, when you're on exercise and you go and you see a guy in his helmet's like that. And I don't know what it is about having a helmet, lopsided helmet, but it tells you everything about, right? And he had a lopsided helmet. Anyway, so he cocks the weapon and he goes, he's about to engage and he fires the first 3 rounds and I run out and then he stops. I think it's a stoppage. And I'm there like, and when someone's dead, they're pretty heavy, right? And, yeah, trying to pull this guy out, and we managed to get him into a ditch. And to be honest, like, I mean, it was awful in terms of what happened to him because he was very dear to me. You know, he was kind of my number 2, really. And also the impact it had on like lads on the ground, because like I was saying earlier, it becomes a bit of a rallying call for the Taliban. Suddenly the icon goes mad, the interpreter's flapping because he can understand it all. You can actually see them coming round to the bottom and they're trying to cut you off from your patrol base.
Because they no longer do shoot and scoop tactics.
No, they're then starting to advance.
Once they've whacked you and they know that they've got you, they
know you're not going to leave someone behind, right? So they start advancing instead of just like around. And it became really difficult. Obviously I tried to save his life, but he was already dead. And then we did this pretty horrific extraction. It was only about 450 meters.
Feels like a mile, doesn't it?
But consistently under fire to the point where you're running with the stretcher and you're firing one-handed. Running with a stretcher and firing one-handed, because and obviously you're not really going to hit anything like that. But like, what else do you do?